Welcome back to the Patty Sadler Show. It is such a pleasure to have you here with me today. I have a guest who is returning today, and he's one of my favorite people in the whole world, Richard Graham. And he's here to talk to me about first of all, Richard Graham is very involved in the community. We're going to talk about some community events that we'd like to share with you. And also a new program called Country Cousins.
Yes, indeed.
So let's first of all, let's talk about Veteran Radio.
Okay, Veteran Radio is a new project, and we go back and we play jazz. We talk about the things that veterans don't know. See, a lot of people recognize the fact that when you get out of the military, that there is, you get out and there's nothing else to it other than going to the VA hospital, but you have acquired so many other programs that go along with this. You served your country,
Right.
and you have things that works for you, like the VA hospital. Then you got education, and you got all these. Then you got other things that go along with that, like what am I entitled to?
Yeah.
And this is what the veterans don't know. So we came to talk about that. Like a lot of veterans, and I heard this said, don't know that they're entitled to get a headstone when they pass for their family. They get a headstone, they get a plot, they get all of this. They think because that maybe that was the general or the colonel or whoever was high ranking, but the laws says that as long as they got out with an honorable discharge, was released with an honorable discharge, then they're entitled to these things.
Wow. Yeah, and these things are important. You know, the community outreach and the resources that are available for VA, for the veterans, there's actually quite a few programs out there.
Right.
And they just need awareness of the resources and so forth. One thing you can do to find out more about the resources that are available in the community is reach out to Richard Graham. He is on Facebook. Check him out. First of all, that's just one thing I wanted to bring out.
Right.
Now, one of the other things I wanted to talk to you about is that Richard Graham is involved in a program called Bringing Broken Neighborhoods Back to Life. And they are so involved. Can you tell me a little bit about that program?
Bringing Broken Neighborhoods Back to Life is where we go into the community and we work with children, the elderly, in between, and we disseminate so much information as to clinics available to you, getting shots for flu, getting shots and getting treatment for colds and any type of pain or ailments. Not only that, but we also dispense Bibles. We pray with you about your situation. We talk to you as a mentor, trying to help you through whatever situation you're going through, trials and tribulations, so it may be. And then we also dispense other things, like you can get bags. We have like bags there, like people who do recycling. We have recyclable information. We have bags from that. They pass out hot dogs, hamburgers, potato chips, and all of that. They feed you they feed you while you're there.
Food. Yeah.
And then you have also other information that is available aside from that. And we also have live music. So you may get to see Patty doing one of our block parties.
You know, I just might show up to one of the block parties. In fact, we have some great things coming up. More to come about that later. But yes, so in these activities, there is what they call a block party, and they have them regularly. Yes. And there's food, there's resources, there's information, live music.
Yes.
And it's a great way to get to know people in your community.
Yes.
Make friends, reach out, connect. Besides, who would want to miss the food and the fun? It's really great to interact with other people, right?
Yes. And you also get to see the fire department people. Let me say to the television audience that these people, fire department, police department, is someone's child, someone's son, daughter, someone's mother, just like a military person is. And though they have this uniform on, they are still a human being.
Yes, they are.
And you can go to them and talk to them. You can sit down and have a conversation with them about what's going on in your life or in your community. And a lot of times we are so brainwashed by television by saying, we see it on television where we say, well, this is the pig and he's the cop or he's the whatever. That's television, folks. That's just television. When you go to these people, they're human, living, breathing people. and they have a heart. They do work with communities. They do work with a lot of people. So everybody isn't as bad as what you see on TV. Again, that's television. That's a movie. After that, they all get together and talk and eat.
Yeah.
So when you come to the block party, you will see people there from the police department, people there from the fire department, people there from Social Security, people there from Human Services, people there from different colleges. We are disseminating a vast amount of information through the community. You also have the Red Cross there. They do blood tests. Some of them do blood tests. Some of them check your sugar, do high blood pressure checks and all of that. That's all that information's there. You have people there that disseminate information about recycling and so on and so forth. And then you have other benefits, other people there that talks about what's going on in the community, such as your health needs, or maybe you just need your house to be weatherization, have weatherization done on your house for wintertime.
Yeah.
So we have them there at the block party.
All kinds of resources at your tips.
All sorts of resources. We have people from Fresno State. We have colleges there that sets in a lot of time. National Guard people who sets in and talk about what it is if you want to join the National Guard, to join the military,
Right.
stuff like. It's just a vast array of information
How
being
do
given
people?
out.
How do people contact the Bringing Broken Neighborhoods Back to Life? How do they contact this organization?
Go to your computer, type in Bringing Broken Neighborhoods Back to Life, and it will come up, and at the bottom of the page you will see a box there where you can sign in and or click onto, and it will register you to be a part of Bringing Broken Neighborhoods Back to Life. They'll give you the update on the next block parties, the information that's been disseminated in the next block parties, and all of that. So make plans to attend. Make plans to attend this and be a part of it. It's a great thing that's going on. We work with some 300 and something churches throughout Fresno and other areas of Tulare, Madera, and we do an outreach to a whole lot of other communities, not only here, but also even in San Francisco.
Wow.
We do an outreach way up in there. So
Wow.
there's a lot of people that we outreach to. So just make plans to come check it out, be a part of it.
Look, folks,
Yes.
we need to connect in our communities.
Yes.
We need to bring our forces together, not just the people in need, but bring people that you know that are in need of these resources. Make
right.
this a family event. Get out there and share your time. This is another opportunity to serve. Just by going and taking someone to a service like or a program like this, a block party
Yes.
for food and family time,
Yes, it
you're
is.
making a difference in the community. So
It is.
go to Bringing Broken Neighborhoods Back to Life,
Yes.
and you'll find that on the internet. And come on and join us. It's a lot of fun, and it's
Great
so
fun, great
informative. Okay, so now there's one more thing we wanted to discuss, and Richard Graham is an advocate for people in the entertainment industry, helping
Yes.
them to come to life and bring their talents forth and see how they can contribute to the community with their
Yes.
talents. So
We are doing Country Cousins Entertainment, and Country Cousins Entertainment is, some of you may know, it's kind of similar to the old Hee Haw show with Buck Owens and Roy Clark years ago, but we're doing it as an entertainment project, and we are taking people who want to learn about the entertainment field, who want to be in it and learn something about it. And most people who don't know, they think, well, we go get in here or we go and read for a movie or something, and then everything will just fall in place. No, you have to build yourself up to that point. You have to set yourself, you have to be educated as to what goes on into these fields. And a lot of people don't know. They say, well, it's all going to be good once I get there. Well, you look at any other star, from Glenn Ford down to Jimmy Stewart, down to Ronald Reagan, and everybody had their trials and tribulations. It didn't fall in place. And they have their ups and downs. I remember Bill Schaffner of Star Trek, Captain Kirk, talking about the time that he spent in between from one episode over to the next series, and that he was broke down, living in his trailer, living in his mobile home, back up into the mountains, couldn't get a script, wasn't on TV, and he had to go on unemployment for a while. And so, listening to Bill say this lets you realize that, you know, it's not just when you get in there, it's also when you get in there, but it's how you stay in to the movie business or the entertainment business that makes it work for you.
Yeah.
How do you save your money? The money that you make, you don't go and splurge. You go and save it and put it back for a rainy day. And that will keep you until you go from one series to the next or till you get your next movie.
And live within your means.
And live within your means.
Uh-huh.
So this is what we're doing. We're disseminating this information. And we put together the Country Cousins Entertainment Group, which gives you that training. It gives you quite a few hours of training. It also gives you information on who, what, where, and how to deal with folks in Hollywood, to deal with folks in New York. And when I say New York, Hollywood isn't just in Hollywood anymore. It's all over the nation. Hollywood was just the main point that everybody came to in California that drew them here to say if you want to be in a lot of movie business. But we also have New York, which New York housed a lot of your soap operas that's filmed in New York City. And then you have some parts of Texas that things are filmed, and now they've went outside of that also to create other things, because we have an office in London, England, that also handle movie stars, and back during the days of World War II, they filmed a lot of that Dirty Dozens over there and all of that. So England has a studio that's connected to Hollywood in New York.
Okay, so tell me what Country Cousins' mission is.
Our mission is for those who wants to be in the entertainment business, to come in and get a view of it, to if you can become a member of the Country Cousins for $25, and you get a membership card, you get a t-shirt, and what it does, we train you to be a part of it, entertainment business, how to move in it, how to operate in it, who to talk to, give you a number of resources. If you're a singer, we want to give you those resources, to the entertainment group, to record labels, to other people that's there that moves to book shows. We also book shows for a lot of individuals. If you're into modeling, what model agency to go to, what the model agency expected of you, what's going to take place once you get in. It may not be permanent, but how to keep yourself rolling right along from point A to point B, and how to set yourself up and to work yourself into those positions to make them like you for who you are.
In honest, clean ways.
Yes.
And actually, if you check out Country Cousins, one of the best agents you could get would be Richard Graham.
Yes.
He's a great advocate for the community. He also has a desire to assist people in creating their dreams to come true.
Yes. Yes.
So I want to thank you for being on my show, Richard.
Thank you.
And I'm so blessed to have you here. And check us out. Go to Bringing Broken Neighborhoods Back to Life and check out some of the community organizations and the opportunities for family get-togethers, for resources.
But wait, folks. You got to come see Patty play the piano.
Oh, my goodness.
You really do. Now, look, she's got great talent, multi-talented person. So now, I got to say this on TV. You got to come see her play. Okay? She's good at what she does. And I know y'all know about Ray Charles, and you know about Ronnie Millsap, some of the best piano players around. Charlie Rich, just to name a few. So you got to come see Patty. Patty's up in
come
that
rock
group
out
right
with
there.
us and do some
You see,
gospel.
she's up in that group.
Yeah.
So you come see her play. We're gonna be together this year.
Yep.
We're gonna be doing some stuff. Y'all come out and check out our
Coming
show,
forward, yes.
okay?
All right. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for being here, Richard.
Yes.
And we'll see you right after the break.
Amen.
All right.